Are lesbian couples doomed? Is lesbian marriage really a nightmare? According to this YouTuber and many others, we are.
For a lesbian couple after 10 years of marriage is anywhere between 70 to 80%. And that is just after 10 years of marriage. For example, in the United States,
many men are still spreading misinformation on YouTube about an astronomical lesbian divorce rate and how this proves that women in general must be responsible for the divorces even in heterosexual marriages, because this proves that women can't even get along with each other.
Lesbian divorce rates are actually higher than normal divorce rates. But it's two women. I thought it was the men's fault that women left relationships. Why is it? Because it's women are difficult to deal with?
Now, this guy called Chinese historian just posted this video about 3 weeks ago, and listen to what he says.
so if you think about it, right, 70 to 80% of the time is a woman that files for a divorce in a heterosexual marriage. So what happens when you put two women together? That marriage is doomed from day one.
And you can see that men in his comments love this content and don't even question about where he got any of this data. And he says, you can Google this and see that I'm right, but he gives no sources for where he got his numbers. And this other guy even used my thumbnail from a video that I did. So he stole my thumbnail to do his own video about the high lesbian divorce rate. So if you know how I can report this to YouTube, please let me know. This is really frustrating to me. And there are all these other videos that pop up about how frustrated lesbians are with each other. Even Jordon Peterson says this.
Can still line up. Like, you couldn't put two neurotic people together.
No, that's why lesbian relationships don't last. Well, it is
that's
why.
Going to get clipped.
It is why.
Now, this video up here that I did about 7 months ago, where I debunked the 72% lesbian divorce rate, will be my legacy to the lesbian community for years to come. And I'm so grateful that I did this, because it ended up right here on the first page of Google if you search for lesbian divorce rate.
Statistics from a 2019 study.
I went and looked at the study statistics too, so I went and looked it up. Spoiler alert, that's not what the study says.
My name is Katie Sloan. I'm a licensed counselor in North Carolina. Please subscribe, leave me a comment. I read all of your comments and try to respond. So I want all the lesbians out there to know that we are doing quite well on the marriage front, and our divorce rate is actually looking really good.
Let's go, lesbians! Woo!
For those of you who don't know, she's a lesbian pop icon. I'm going to show you why and how I got these numbers so you can do it too. It's pretty simple. Obviously, none of these YouTubers know how to understand research if they even took the time to read it. Also, I'll show you what the lesbians have really been up to and what our real struggles are.
Oh yes, let's go lesbians, let's go! Here we go lesbians. Here we go lesbians, come on, miss!
Now, how did this misinformation get spread so easily and quickly on YouTube? I'll show you exactly how, because it's fascinating to me as a therapist. It's just crazy what people will believe with no evidence. Now, if anyone is searching for information on the lesbian divorce rate and you Google it, you'll quickly see these links pop up. Even the AI report at the top can be misleading if you don't know how to understand this data. All of these websites saying there is a high divorce rate for lesbians. Now look closely and you'll see that these are all attorneys' offices.
Uh-oh.
Attorneys incorporate this BS into their SEO strategies, claiming rates as high as 72 or 75%. The first several websites that pop up might look like research or government data, but these are all marketing strategies used by lawyers to get couples to come in to use them for their divorces. And these statements are not just misrepresentations of the available data from the ONS report. They also misuse the term divorce rate. Have you ever known an attorney to lie or be misleading? I'm just wondering. You can go back and watch my video where I show you exactly how they misinterpreted data from the ONS report. And ONS stands for the Office of National Statistics, which is the UK's largest independent producer of official statistics. So when I did my own calculations, the percentage of lesbian divorce was between 9 and 12% from 2014 to 2020 based on the ONS data. Now, we can't get accurate numbers in the US because most states don't track which divorces are same-sex couples. So if anybody tells you they know the divorce rate of same-sex couples in the US, they're not being honest. We don't have that information. But most people usually agree that the US and England and Wales are probably similar in their same-sex divorce rates. All I did to get this number is to look up how many lesbians got married in the UK and Wales from 2014 to 2020, and here's the chart. This is the column for the female couples, the female lesbian couples, and this is the column for the male couples. This shows the number of lesbians who got married each year based on the ONS report from each of these years. Then I looked at how many lesbian divorces there were each year based on the ONS report, and here are the number of divorces each year. Now you can pause the screen and screenshot this if you need to and get out your calculators. There's usually one on your phone. All I did is take the number of lesbian marriages up until 2020, which was 23,577. Then I took the number of lesbian divorces up until 2020, which was 2,095, and I divided it into the number of marriages, so it's 23,577 divided by 2,095, and I got 11.25% of lesbian marriages ending in divorce. Now that means that 88.75% of lesbians are still together since 2014. So did you hear that? A large majority of lesbian women just getting along, dancing in front of our U-Hauls and doing the hot to go dance. We're pretty happy over here. Now, I'm not a statistician, so you can tell me if I'm going about this the wrong way, but it seems logical to me to just add up the number of lesbian marriages, add up the number of lesbian divorces, see what percentage have been divorced. Feel free to go into the ONS report yourself to get more accurate data if you think mine is wrong. I'll leave a link in the comments in the description so you can look yourself.
That's what it says. Not 72% of lesbians are getting divorced. It's just of the very small number of same-sex people getting divorced, 72% were women. So?
And honestly, I could be wrong because when I asked Chat GPT to go into each of the ONS reports to get the numbers up until 2020, there were different numbers. And I don't know why, but it was lower. It was 9.49%, basically 9.5%. It was lower than my own calculations. So keep in mind, this is just up until 2020. I didn't dig for more numbers. This took a lot of time. For men, it was 7.22%, and I got this by asking Chat GPT to go into the ONS reports and get the numbers and calculate them. So yes, the data does suggest that lesbians are more likely to divorce than gay male couples, but the figures are far from the exaggerated claims we've seen. And if you look at these two columns for the number of lesbian marriages versus gay marriages each year, lesbians make up 600 to 1,000 more marriages each year. So of course they're going to have more divorces. And your next rebuttal is probably going to be, but lesbians do have the highest rate of domestic violence, so we've got you there. Actually, we don't have the highest number of domestic violence incidences, and I'm doing my next video on that right now. Again, people aren't checking their sources and not actually reading the reports where they get these numbers from. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where I talk about lesbian domestic violence.
I honestly can't believe that you're so selfish about this. You know what I know? Here's what I know. Irresponsible, immature people will always find a way to blame the consequences of their neglect on someone else. This conversation is so stupid. Hey,